Hi everybody, welcome back to Dave's World. If you're new here, I'd just like to let everybody know that every time I post something on my YouTube channel, it's always going to be something different. Today what I'm working on is my Vmax 1200 exhaust. This is the Cobra exhaust. What I'm doing is actually taking the original exhaust system that's supposed to be on the bike and putting in a Cobra Slash Cut exhaust system. If you're a current subscriber and you clicked on this video because you're curious of what I was doing, I appreciate it. Things I put on the channel are basically things I like to watch. I have a lot of different toys, and I'm always doing a different video every time I post. So if you came in through my Corvette build or my Jetta build or my Cruise build, there are more videos coming up. I just felt like posting my motorcycle. Yesterday was my birthday, so I got the urge to finally start working on the thing. It's been sitting for a while, and I wanted to finally get this exhaust system on because I really wanted to ride it. So that's what I'm in the middle of working on. So I felt like doing some motorcycle content because I love the Vmax motorcycle. I've owned 5 or 6 different types of motorcycles over the years, between crotch rockets, cruisers, muscle bikes, and this is my 3rd Vmax that I've had since I was in my 20s. And this one's going to be a keeper. The thing is gorgeous. I love the paint job on it. I love the color. I love all the chrome. It's got a lot of custom work done to it. And what I decided to do was a Vmax series on my channel. So this is going to be video number 1, doing the exhaust work. I might do a ride in this video so you guys could hear what the Cobras sound like, or I might just do a separate video ride on the bike. It depends on how long the content is of putting the exhaust on. I want to get it running today and just see what it sounds like in this video at least. And if the video's short, then I'll add the road test in while I'm at it, because I just want some motorcycle content on my channel because I'm a big motorcycle fan too, and I wanted to do something with the bike because it's literally been sitting. It's such a gorgeous bike that I don't want to get rid of it, because I know if I sell it from not riding it, I'm going to want another one, and why get rid of it when I could just put it away, and if it needs something, just fix it, and then I can ride it. So the first thing I had to do was the exhaust. The one that was on it just wasn't a good exhaust system. It didn't look right. These exhaust pipes look like they kind of match the bike. The bike has a lot of chrome on it, and the exhaust that was on it was a very dull looking aluminum, and they were like trumpet mufflers, and it just didn't look good. These are going to look awesome. They're going to look like they belong on the bike, and that's what I wanted. I don't know if it's going to be louder or quieter, but I know they're going to sound awesome because I've had it on another Vmax in the past. Hopefully it's the same as the last time I put one on, because like 10 years ago I put this exhaust system on another Vmax, and it sounded awesome, and I hope my memory of it is the same and it's not different, and I'm going to be surprised. So for those of you coming from the car world who might be interested in motorcycles, the Vmax is a really cool motorcycle. It was made for the American market. It was also sold in Japan, but it was made for the American market to be basically V8-ish. It's a V4, though it doesn't look like it, and it was made to compete with Harley's V-twin back in the day. We're talking back in 1985. And back then, it was made to be basically a drag bike. Drag racing was big. It sounded almost like a V8 when it ran. And it was a very smooth running motorcycle, and I think it's actually the first muscle bike ever made, and to this day, I want to say up until about 2005, the bike remained basically the same since 1985. They made a few little changes over the years, like bigger brakes and some suspension changes and color changes. Other than that, the bike stayed the same. It was even carbureted up to like 2005, and it made almost 100 horsepower, which is a lot for any year motorcycle. And then in, I think, 2006 up, they came out with a new version of it, and they actually just finally discontinued the bike this year. I could argue that changing the bike is the reason why it was discontinued. I would have just kept the bike the way it was. It's amazing. But anyway, that's what happened to the bike. It's an amazing bike. You can pick one up for a decent price. I've seen them as cheap as like $1,500 and needing work, and I've seen them as expensive as $15,000, depending on what year you get and depending on the condition and the mileage. So this one's, this one's mine. It's a keeper, and I never want to get rid of it because I think it would be really hard to find another one in this good a condition. But yeah, so today I'm going to put the exhaust on, and hopefully I can get it running today. I just realized that since the bike hasn't been running a while, that the battery's probably dead. All right, I'm gonna let this charge up while I work on the exhaust. Okay, well, I learned something new. In order to get these in, the front exhaust runners cannot be in the bike. I have to take the front exhaust runners off because there's a tiny little hole in front of the kickstand where those rear runners need to be snaked through to get back to here. And because these are in, they're in the way. So I'm gonna take these back off and then I'll start snaking those pipes in. Okay, I just wanna show you what I did real quick. The rear exhaust runners have these flanges. They need to basically go on first. So what I did was I put a little Loctite on the threads, I installed the flange and make sure the gasket's in place, and then I torqued these down to 23 Newton meters. I know it's a little bit tighter than what the manual said, but I like things to be a little tighter. Which is the instructions are pretty much this. That's it. It just says basically put the mufflers on. It doesn't show you how. So I have to figure it out, I guess. Alright, so it looks like you retain your original nuts to hold the mufflers on. Okay, so I left the runner from here down to here loose. The reason I did that is I want to put the muffler basically where it's going to live. You just want to make sure that the mufflers look even from front to back. At least that's the way I'm going to do it. Okay, just got the exhaust on. I'm gonna tighten up a bunch of things that I have to finish on the exhaust, and I'm gonna try and take this thing on a road test. So I just got back from my first ride. I did the best I could to capture the bike on camera. I can definitely tell you that this exhaust transformed the motorcycle. It sounds amazing. I feel like it gave it more power. That could be a little placebo, but at the same time, the bike may have been jetted differently. I know with the other exhaust, it kind of ran like crap and I was worried the carburetors were a problem. With this exhaust, the bike runs great. So I'm thinking that the jets that were in there were not the right jets. And with this exhaust, they work fine. Maybe, I don't know. If I have problems with the bike, I'll obviously make a video on it. The video, I checked it out on my phone. It seemed like the footage is okay. I won't really know until I get it on my computer, so hopefully it's good enough that I can put it in this video. And if not, I'm apologizing now because I'm gonna film it again, maybe with a better microphone, and then I'll do another video. But if it's in this video, great. If it's not, I just want to apologize. I try the best I can to bring you guys some quality footage, and I tried a new rig, and it seemed to have worked. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it looks good on my camera. So thanks again, everybody. I appreciate you checking this video out. This is going to be the only video I have on my motorcycle as of today, but I plan on filming more stuff. So if you subscribe to my channel, there will be more motorcycle content. You just have to give me some time to film and edit everything. I don't want my channel just to be about one thing. I try to put a bunch of stuff on the channel for variety. So if you subscribe, there's always something interesting to watch or always something new to check out. And even if it's something you're not into, maybe you like it after you see the video. Maybe not. I don't know. But I appreciate it. And I always end with garage updates. Stay tuned for some more motorcycle stuff. I'm in the middle of building this 4.6 liter back here for a 65 Mustang. The big build I'm doing is a wide body kit on my Corvette. And I've been going up the East Coast supercharging, putting up some really cool supercharged Corvettes and dyno stuff. So hopefully you enjoy everything that's coming up, and I appreciate all the support, everybody. Thank you.